Hello everyone, how goes it on this fine Friday? For some reason I feel like I just want to check to make sure I'm using the right mic. Alright. Here in DOS, how's it going? Check 1, 2, Roger, Bravo, Skid, I'm gonna do alright there, Bubba Joe. Never mind my babbling. So I got the mission wrong right when the stream started. It's not Ocean Vulture. That'll be for... That's the next mission. It may not be next time. I was going to say next time. But it's the next mission. Today we're doing Akula port to Egress. So we got to track in Akula, leaving Severmorsk here. Bobbert, howdy doody. Couldn't decide if I wanted to say howdy doody or how's it going or something. So we got that lovely noise instead. Proceed to harbor mouth, establish track while sub is on the surface. Continue tracking until north of 6945 or until 1700. Well, alrighty. I tried making a Bloody Mary, but my horseradish had expired, so I went with it, tried it without the horseradish, and it just tasted weird. I don't know if something else was wrong in the drink or something else had gone bad, but it just tasted weird without the horseradish. Horseradish is very spicy, but I think it has a sweetness to it or something. Something was like missing in the drink. It was like very bitter. Hey, get your clam chowder there, dude. All right.
The SEAL team has been active and successful in obtaining information about the Northern Fleet. You were assigned to intercept an Akula submarine getting underway from Severomorsk to participate in an exercise named Ocean Vulture. Your prey was observed by the SEAL team getting underway at 0800 and is just leaving the estuary on a northerly course. Proceed to the mouth of the harbor and attempt to intercept the Akula while it is still on the surface. The location of Exercise Ocean Vulture is known only imprecisely. Track the Akula to determine where it is headed. This information should allow the Defense Intelligence Agency to determine where the exercise will be conducted. Do not compromise this mission by attacking the Akula or any other ship that you encounter. Intelligence agencies estimate that the Russians are preparing to attack NATO. Monitoring this exercise will enable the intelligence agencies to assess Russian readiness and develop effective tactics to counter their forces. Because you have not been detected on this patrol, the enemy is conducting only routine and perfunctory ASW patrols. Good hunting.
Well, good hunting, Stalker. Didn't they say the debrief of the last mission, the SEAL team missed the window of opportunity? That was a bug. That message got sent in error. Because everything else was fine. So yeah, just don't worry about that message. At least I'm assuming it was sent in error because everything else seems to indicate it was. All the objectives were actually achieved. This guy right here just said that they'd made it, so I think it got sent in error. Unless everyone else is effing with me. Real quick, I'm just gonna make sure truth isn't on. Okay, it's not. Let's do it. I have my little stream deck thing set up to adjust the audio by like 1/10 of a decibel increments. I need to change that to whole decibel. I don't need that level of precision. Did I do the hey everyone FPS Chazla here thing? Hey everyone FPS Chazla here, welcome back to Subcommand. We're doing Akula port Egress this time. I thought it was going to be Ocean Vulture, but that is next time. So we have to track in Akula. Leaving port. Oh, how the turntables, as they say. Yeah, there's some NATO attack foreseen, so that is what we're doing here. Let's reel some of this in.
Retrieve the starboard towed array. Hell my.
I said this in the cold water stream, but I'm going to say it here too, just in case you did not catch it. But the streams on YouTube will now be the video. That video will now stay live on YouTube, and that will be how you can come back and watch these videos. I'm no longer going to pull these into editing software and like clean them up and upload them, because it doesn't take a lot of time, but it takes enough time to do, and I want to free that time up, and it's also getting kind of repetitive. So to find all these streams, you have to go to the live tab on my channel. They don't show up under the videos tab, so that is where all these streams will live from now on. No, stop. So yeah, just wanted to give you that heads up. Hey, what's going on, A6? Oh yeah, Bob, I meant to adjust the horseradish. I've not ever grinded my own horseradish. I'm assuming it can clear you out. Are these mines all just gone all of a sudden? Okay, we're facing like exactly the direction I don't want to be facing.
Come left to course 014. Hell my.
We might as well see if there's anything on the radio here. Let's go to 1 knot here for a second.
Make turns for 1 knot. Maneuvering
The wire in this game is kind of buggy.
Sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 189. Designated Sierra 2.
I got a feeling that's not where that contact is. Just a hunch. I ordered for 1 knot, didn't I? It's taking so long. Got down to 2 knots quick enough.
Sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 013. Designated Sierra 3.
This is 1500. I guess it must be like winter time. Maybe not winter, maybe fall or something. It's pretty dark. 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That wire up there? Looks like it is.
Sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 1.
No radio traffic, huh? Okay. I don't know if it's cooperating. I'm gonna double check it. I don't trust it. I want to press a hotkey for speed, but I'm concerned I'm gonna press the wrong one. Nope.
All ahead 1/3. Hell my.
Periscope depth is shift 2.
Make my depth 067 feet. Dive I.
Oh. Who was that? Sounds civilian.
Sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 060. Designated Sierra 5.
Dark Age, how's it going?
Raise the
Make my
antenna,
depth
chief of the watch
0,
eye.
6,
Raise
5
the ESM
feet.
mast, chief of the
Bye-bye.
watch eye.
What was the depth? It was like something really dumb you have to get to. Like,
Make
that's
my depth
not
0,
periscope
6,
depth for these
2
to actually
feet.
work.
Bye-bye.
See if the old 6.2 does it for us here. There we go, there's something. No radio messages, huh? They usually give you something at the beginning of these missions. 1700, okay, 2 hours, so not a lot of time. But yeah, nothing on the radio.
Lower the antenna, chief of the watch eye.
Fishing boat. Distant contact. Cargo ship.
Lower the ESM mast.
It is
chief of the
very
watch
quiet
eye.
out here for the middle of the afternoon.
Make my depth 1, 0, 0 feet. Bye-bye.
Air-to-air refueling is killing you. Oh, that's unfortunate. What if I managed to do a little bit of air-to-air refueling in DCS? C-33? Is that it? That might be it. Who is who? 3 sensors, huh? I think Sierra 1, Sierra 5, and EO 1 are all one and the same. Fishing boat putzing along. Call it 3 knots. Yeah, the game looks a little different than last time. I think it's because I changed the resolution right before the stream. I didn't restart the computer. I logged out, logged back in. Maybe I should have restarted. A 4K monitor is like a double-edged sword. No, not neutral. If you can run things at 4K, it looks amazing, but any other resolution and it will just, you will know very, very much so that you're not running at a native resolution. Just get that extra clarity of the blurriness. Maybe ice cream with extra sprinkles. How's it going, Zoe D? Oh, Sierra 4 is just a mirror contact on that fishing boat. Now that I know what to listen for, I'll be hanging. Carry on. Yes, sir. What is Sierra 2 a mirror track of? Or what is Sierra 2? Hard to tell. That last line of bearing is kind of like in the middle of a toad turn there. So it could be a mirror track for this cargo ship. Another stiff-ass Brit with your secret codes and your passwords. When are you guys gonna learn just to drop it? You read the entire Rick Campbell series. Holy shnikes. Nice. What'd you think of it? Obviously, you thought it was good if you read the whole thing. I'm maybe a fourth of the way through, maybe a fifth of the way through Empire Rising. Let's get the cargo ship out of the way and resolve them. Oh, do you mean like literally resolve? I was thinking like The Shining. It's like my wife did not listen, and I corrected her. To TMA. My mind's going to The Shining. Cabin fever. Formulaic. Ah, okay. I was thinking it might be that way. The first one was really good. The second one, there have been a few cliches so far. Well, it doesn't seem to be anything military out there, so I might as well
Make my depth 0.
take a look on the old
7
periscope.
feet.
Give it a
Bye-bye.
look at the old Mark 1 eyeball there. That cloud almost looks like land, but that just might be my colorblind ass. Is that band right there very red?
Make my depth 0. 6. 2 feet. Bye-bye.
A G2 article. What's G2? But yeah, the Russians mounting RBU 6000s on APCs. I think it's been a thing for a few months now. But yeah, it's make do with what you got. That band is not red, but it reminds you of a hot dog, like hot dog color. It's some kind of warship. Oh, that's annoying as shit. But it makes it easy to see things. Oh god, sound. Okay, I'm gonna stop. It just makes it easier to see things on the horizon because you're not like going up and down while panning, but it's terrible, dude. Where's that guy at 036?
Make my depth 100 feet. Bye-bye.
It doesn't look like a cargo ship. Oh, sorry, different bearing. I did not see the cargo ship, so it must be pretty far away. Stone the woodpecker. An American, probably Perry class. He's signaling. Red October, Red October. Halt and stay where you are. Do not attempt to submerge or you'll be fired upon. Captain, I think he means to board us. Okay, we might hear that guy if I, let's come left a little bit here.
Course 001. Hell my.
It looked like a Tarantul. I think it kind of looked like a Tarantul. Saying that reading from the Morse is way too fast. It's understandable as a movie. Yeah, look at the size of those dinner plate planes on the hull there. Enormous. Tarantul's at ASW capabilities. I don't think so. I think they're just missile boats. I don't even think they have sonars. That didn't stop 689 Hunter Killer. I feel like in that first mission, there was some Cuban boat that had no sonar capability, but was still somehow able to detect me.
Steady on course 001. Hell my.
Speed 1600 feet per second. I thought that was more in the, I thought that was typically more in the 4,000 feet per second time frame. Am I misremembering that? Speed of sound in water. Yeah, no, I'm right. It should be more like 4,500 feet per second. That's, is it meters and it's just not identifying it as meters? I don't know. That's weird. We're not in water, ladies and germs, when something where sound goes much slower.
Sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 04.
That looks like sonar beat me to the punch on that guy. say CR6 and VO1 are one and the same. That may be preliminary, but there's not a lot out there. Moid it up. Looked like it was going decently fast. Should have taken a photo for the little statometer, but it's fine. Not sure if it was that close. It's not a very big boat though, but it seemed a little further away. Heading for the Haba mouth makes some sense, so we'll go with it. Zoe D, thanks for the super chat for a cat treat. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. The Bay of Molasses. Yeah, they go. Their skies are very artsy fartsy in this game. Like red as hell. Like sounding the seventh trumpet coming out of the Four Horsemen kind of stuff. I wonder, did they add this stuff later with like the light kind of reflecting off the ocean and like the waves, and then when it's like sunnier out, you get the specks on the water? I don't remember any of that when I was younger, but I'm sure the computer I played this game on when it first came out was a potato computer, even for this game. There's a moth. Filet-O-Fish. I've never had that, actually. Never had the Filet-O-Fish. Never had the McRib. Never felt the desire to. I couldn't even tell you the last time I've been to a McDonald's. Dooba-dooba-doo. Doo-doo-dooba-doo. 3 knots on the fishing boat, all right there. Sierra 4 is the mirror for that fishing boat. Gonna drop it. Not been tracking Sierra 3 for a while now. Let's just drop it.
Come right to course 093. Helmi.
Let's make our way over to the mouth of the harbor. Hey, give me the fucking... give me the harbor master. Oh, I love tartar sauce. I've just never felt a desire to have a Filet-O-Fish at a McDonald's. I guess it's like always been there on the menu, but it's like, nah, I'd rather get the, what is the dollar menu? Dollar menu cheeseburger or quarter pounder or something. Just never felt the urge. I got the Filet-O-Fisho.
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 331.
And down Periscope, the sonarman on the Orlando for some reason says sonar instead of sonar. It's like con sonar. It's like what?
Sierra 8.
Oh, there's that cargo ship again. Okay. The number 2 meal. I don't even know which one that is. Whack Arnold's number 2. Somehow the McDonald's Canada McDonald's came up. 2 quarter pounders, 100% Canadian beef patties, eh? Nice layer of back bacon.
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 353. Designated Sierra 9.
Sideshow Bob. Okay, yeah, that took me a second for the Sideshow Bob. I forgot that Kelsey Grammer did Sideshow Bob. That is correct. Yeah, that movie's damn funny. Can eat it at 70 miles an hour. Hot diggity damn. I don't think I've ever eaten a meal while driving in a car just because I have a stick. I'll eat snacks. Maybe I've eaten a meal, but that's usually when I got someone else in the car who can handle my food. Oh. That enormous smokestack. It's just a gaping hole down into that ship. I'd forgotten about this model. Just want to make sure those mines aren't here. They just like disappeared between missions for some reason. No more mines. I don't know why in that last mission in Severmorse why they have you egress to like some point out here when you're just going to start here. From the top it looks like it's sinking. Oh. Yeah, the water looks rather high on it, huh? The angle of the hull. Lieutenant Lake. Uniform's been through the wash. The parts of the story with her and it have such 90s aspects to them. It's like, ugh. Cynical movie producers like, yeah, we need a love interest. Yeah, she can't just be a woman in the movie. Make her kiss somebody. Yeah. What? It is most certainly not in LA. What are you doing, sonar? Sonar. Maybe it's not even going for the Habermouth. The Glosterman. Where's all the history with that guy? Maybe I never turned it on. Oh, Rob Schneider is hilarious. He's one note, but he's hilarious. There's some bit where he's about to like talk to the crew about the trying to get people to join him for the mutiny, and he says something to Kelsey Grammer, and Kelsey Grammer's just like, "Proud of you, Marty." It's just the funniest retort. It's just I forget what is that little transient? I forget what he's saying to Kelsey Grammer there. But Kelsey Grammer's retort just cracks me up. I want to know what the story of that movie is. They definitely had like sub-vets on the writing team or advising on that movie or something. At least it feels that way. Was that like how far Hunt for Red October got people to make pro-service movies? Like, let's go for a slapstick submarine comedy. That is a curious transient. Master 2. Okay. Master 2 blip his throttles for a second there. Unparalleled access. Yeah, that. Okay, Master 2 seems pretty steady as she goes over there. Master 1 seems to just be kind of putzing around. Looks like he did a turn in there at some point. The question is how much of my toad is unmasked to the harbor mouth. A decent bit. Stewie, how's it going, matey? I was about to like say like mate in a horrible Australian accent, but I diverted to pirate. Matey in a normal accent. Zoe D says they saw in the code for Cold Wars does model convergence zone rages. Oh, you know what? I have seen it in there. It's at like weird distances. I have seen that in there. I don't know if that I've ever experienced it. Be something worth testing. It's hard to tell if you're experiencing it though, because you don't have like the raw output to look like this here to actually see it happen. But I can't say that I ever like absolutely have noticed myself seeing someone in a convergence zone in cold waters. Or, like, yeah, the word definitive. I don't have like a definitive memory of that happening. And in dangerous waters, I don't think it's ever really happened. I mean, maybe once or twice incidentally, but I tested it once to see it happening. But it's kind of hard to tell if it's happening incidentally. Slash, those types of scenarios aren't that common in these games either. The ranges tend to be shorter for like gameplay purposes. Duty calls, hello. What do you think about the upcoming games Modern Naval Warfare and Sea Power? Very excited for Modern Naval Warfare. I'm working on the manual for that game. And Sea Power looks pretty cool. I actually got they actually gave me some closed beta access on that to take a look at it. I haven't put a lot of time into it so far. I still need to do that. I'm not sure when I'm going to do that. See it before it firms up its solution. Okay, yeah, I know what you're saying. Sometimes in cold waters, it's like it's not really great at making solutions at range. So the fact that it does make a solution is interesting. It's like something in like the code of cold waters, it won't make a solution sometimes at really far ranges, but that might be like a trail situation. Okay.
I have a new contact. Bearing 049. Designated
Oh.
Sierra 10.
See what Sierra 8's up to. Look at this, the old 12 knots there on the cargo ship. Drop that Sierra 7 all right there, do it. Sierra 9, are we tracking Sierra 9?
Goal complete. Continue with your mission.
Con sonar.
Hey, there you
I have
go.
a new contact. Bearing 13.
That's how it works in real life, right?
Designated Sierra 11. Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 14.
Is it Sierra 11?
Designated Sierra 12.
This is a short mission. Is Sierra 11 the Akula? Maybe? Not Sierra 12, so yeah, I guess it is Sierra 11. Not sure what Sierra 12 is. Seems like they just kind of spawned in there all of a sudden. Oh, look at that model. Oh. Disgusting. Cargo ship, Boston flag. Captain Marky Mark at the helm. Start the shooting. It does look like a lead fishing sinker. It's an interesting color choice. I feel like I see like 90s computer plastic in the color for it there a little bit. It just feels like it's distorted because they made it wide. They made it elliptical for some goddamn reason. Who knows why? Just makes it look like it's like a stretched computer resolution. Remember when those models were cutting edge? Supposedly cutting edge at one point. This guy's about to pass in the old baffles here. Master 2. Let's come to the old 030 skidoo there.
Course 029. Hell my.
Where's that target line? Until notified by comm subland at 1700 to desist. We were tracking and we had to break contact to pick you up. Say the boat's name is the Red October. Say it's captained by a man named Ramius. Seems the circumstances have changed, Mr. Ryan. Argentinian submarine looks like a lead fishing sinker. I've started rereading The Hunt for October because this year's the 40th anniversary of its release, so if anyone else wants to reread and we can talk about it in the streams, my progress will probably be pretty slow. I think I'm only like 30 pages in so far. It's not a very long book. Just saying a lot for Clancy. 6945. Oh my god, yeah, we're not getting that far up. I mean, maybe. If we stay at 5 knots, like, that's like as far as we're gonna go. I always mean to check the mission status before I start these missions. I'm just gonna look at it now. Enter the harbor, exit the area, track Akula. Enter the harbor. Okay, do they still want me to... Do I have to do that to beat the mission? I have to enter the harbor. One of the easiest books that's like better as a movie than the book is Jaws. The book of Jaws sucks. Do not recommend anyone read it. The two takeaways from the Jaws book are lots of sex, and I think basically no one survives at the end except Brody. Chasley's honest reviews. Yeah, Spielberg did a fantastic job with that material. And how old was he? That was like his first big movie. He was like in his 20s. Like, makes you feel, be like, oh, this is it. This is all I've done in my life. Shark sex. Oh, God. Do they want me to enter the harbor? I don't want to lose the mission because I didn't enter the frickin' harbor. Yeah, let's do it, I guess.
Come right to course 140. Hell my.
The briefing said something about seeing the sub on the surface. I don't remember the context of that in the briefing. Okay, he's definitely not going 5 knots.
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 044. Designated Sierra 13.
They're doing like a cool 10 knots. Like, there's no way he's that close doing 8 knots. But I guess I can go up on the surface. We can take a peek, see if we can't see this dude.
Make my depth 067.
I say surface, periscope depth. Does the captain do the Indianapolis speech in the book? I don't remember, so I'm gonna say no. But I think I was kind of done with the book at that point. People would vote for Bill Pullman based on his speech. Not surprising. Cocaine Bear. Yeah, the movie's just the book is weird. Like, Hooper has an affair with Brody's wife for like a third of the book, it feels like.
Make my depth 062 feet. Dive I.
You know, I always thought that the contact lines for a spherical track were white, but they're like cyan, aren't they, or something? That doesn't look very white at the moment. 130. I don't see nothing. It's possible. Yeah, I don't think I would see it at this range.
Make my depth 100 feet. Dive I.
I guess I could have been close to making the harbor at this point if I didn't lollygag to the north. not colorblind anymore? No, I'm still colorblind. I can just tell it's not white, but it looks kind of bluey. Isn't one of these line of bearing colors white in this game? Is that like... Which sensor is that? I could swear there's a white one. Visual? I think so. I was gonna say red, but no, that's electronic. Chasley's got Luna, Miss Luna Boona with her radioactive kitty poop. I wish I'd gotten a Geiger counter back then to take some readings off the radioactive kitty poop. TMA is that purple, magenta, whatever, and then I think conformal is blue, and then yeah, the sphere is cyan. Cyan. Why does the cruise ship sound like a... Well, first of all, why is it a cruise ship? And second of all, why does it sound like a destroyer? Destroy it. Oh, Isildur. It's like, what is destroyed from? It's like, oh yeah. That guy, speaking of Australia. Breaking Bad Mexico filter replied, oh no.
Make turns for 7 knots. Maneuvering aye.
We're gonna try and get up to this harbor.
Make my depth 2, 0, 0.
Gonna give that harbor master a piece of my mind.
Bearing 2, 3, 1. Designated Sierra 1, 4.
What was I quoting from 13 Days the other day with Kevin Costner? If you get shot at, the generals are going to have to retaliate. So don't get shot. Where the weather is cold. So is the comradeship. Oh, the first letter, second letter thing. That's what I was quoting from 13 Days.
Make turns for 8 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Soft serve is good. Who doesn't like soft serve?
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 194. Designated Sierra 15.
The fiance and I a while ago made a World War II Navy ice cream recipe from his YouTube channel, Max Tasting History with Max Miller. It's World War II is like rationing and stuff, so the ice cream's not made with cream, but he used like cornstarch and powdered milk as instead. But it's like you can really not. It's very hard to tell the difference. Maybe if you were tasting them side by side, you could tell, but just having the World War II Navy ice cream, it tasted just like normal ice cream. Oh god, several weeks or months back, we ran out of milk for coffee, so we used almond milk instead. And ugh, that was the grossest damn thing. I don't know why people like purposely get that. I guess maybe people don't unless they're vegan or lactose intolerant, but it was bad. Let's try and reacquire Sierra 11 here. So we head for this harbor mouth. Master 2, steady as she goes. Not sure when we last held Master 2. I think it's been a while. So that's some outdated data. By about half an hour or so, at least, it seems. Ovaltine has malt. Oh, the old maltaroo. So does SSN soft serve. Oh, really? Okay. Malted milk balls. Okay, these are all tracks that I obviously don't care about. 14, 15, 10. 14, drop. What is happening? Why is that cursor bouncing around? It's all a bunch of crap. Get rid of it. EO2. Get rid of it. Oopsie, I clicked on the wrong thing. Has anyone seen Masters of the Air yet? Oh, I went the wrong way.
Sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 079. Designated Sierra 16. Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 108. Designated Sierra.
This fishing boat solution is jumping all over the goddamn place. I'm trying to make it make sense with the previous solutions, but I don't think the previous solution was right. This looks to be right. So we're gonna go with it. Say it was much further out than I thought. Okay, I think this guy is closer than I thought. Oh, this frickin' harbor mouth.
Steady on course 1. Come left to course 130. Helm aye.
Hate to be going this fast near this guy. I want to make sure I get in this harbor. I mean, we can hear him pretty good. Oh, maybe we should try and see if we can't see him right now.
0,
All
6,
ahead
7
1/3.
feet.
Helm aye.
Bye-bye.
Maybe I should give up on the harbor at this point. It's such a weird objective. Like, you have to enter the harbor. It's like, who cares if I enter the harbor? I'm tracking the dude. Sawyer, hello. How's it going? Dude buys 50 jugs of 2% milk to combine them to make 100% milk. What? What's the fat percentage on, like, heavy cream? I don't think that's north of anywhere near. I think that's like a max. That's like 15 or like 20% fat. I have not seen Greyhound yet either.
Sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 275. Designated Sierra.
Oppenheimer's amazing. It is a fantastic movie.
Sonar. I have a new
Whoa.
contact. Bearing 301. Designated Sierra 19.
Oh, it's me. That's me. It's like, damn, that thing is loud and close. Some as high as low 30s. Yeah, like 100% is just gonna be like solid, huh? I loved Oppenheimer. It's one of my, definitely like one of my, it may be my favorite Christopher Nolan film. I'm not the biggest fan of Nolan, but I did enjoy it thoroughly.
Make my depth 0, 6, 2.
Oh, I don't want all these mirror tracks. I know, they're all crap. 19, 18, 19, 20.
Sonar. I have a new contact.
Stop.
Bearing 2.
Okay, I think it's just gonna do it when the toad is turning here.
130. Helm aye.
090 ski. Did it already submerge? It must have already submerged. Nine. I think it's already submerged.
Sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing
my depth 1,
6.
0
Designated
feet.
Sierra
Bye-bye.
2.
I was making a brisk 12 knots, huh? Goodness. Okay, well, he ain't hearing crap at 12 knots. Let's go back to that 8 knots. I just gotta get in this harbor entrance, man.
Maneuvering eye.
Too fast, Vasily, too fast. Alright, I will be right back. Hoity toity, oi, be backy. Oh, we're doing poetry now, huh?
All ahead 1/3. Hell my.
What's the stats of this entering the harbor nonsense? I'm gonna just say screw it. Who cares about entering the harbor? We're gonna keep track with this Akula here.
I have a new contact. Bearing 19. Make turns for 8 knots. Designated
Maneuvering
Sierra
eye.
2 3.
Make my
Con
depth
sonar.
2,
I have a
0,
new contact.
0 feet.
Bearing
Dive
2
eye.
0 5. Designated Sierra 2 4.
Something weird is going on with this data, this toad data. I'm trying to get it to fit like 1 speed, but that probably doesn't make any sense.
Come left to course 027. Hell my.
You know, sometimes on the toad in these Sonalist games, I get noisy toad data and clean toad data sometimes, and I don't know why. I wonder if, like, it seemed like I was getting noisy data just then when he was, like, right on the edge of the array there. I wonder if that, like, I wonder if they just give you some noise when you're close to the edge of the beam there. I don't know. The washing machine. The noise did just pick up on Sierra 11 there a little bit. Oh, about to lose him in the baffles. What? What? Mirror track. Go away. Sierra 24. Go away. Yeah, it's still chugging along at 12 knots there. Okay.
All ahead 2/3. Hell my.
Gotta keep up with this dude.
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 3 4 4. Designated Sierra 2 5. Con sonar.
All the mirror tracks.
Bearing 3 5 1. Designated Sierra 2 6.
That fishing boat is still kicking, partner. I hate that it resets the rulers between tracks. Maybe if I go back to it, it'll be fine. Okay, it does. It just... Okay. Interesting. This is the track that makes no sense. The ever-elusive fishing boat here. Stop it.
Make turns for 12 knots. Maneuvering, aye.
Akula's moving. We gotta keep up with him, but his toad washes out at 7 knots, so I know we're good. What did the whale say after eating a ship? Can't believe I ate the whole thing. Oh my god. We gotta battle that wow. Was it from Jaws? And Quinn's like, I'll find him for 2. I'll kill him for 10. Give you the head, the tail, the whole damn thing. What? Didn't slow down, did he? Why would it be going that way? I mean, it lines up.
Come right to course 050. Helm aye.
Do 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 do. Quinn's Indianapolis monologue combined from 2 takes. One is drunk, other sober. Huh, I never picked up on that. Xenon, how's it going? Pluke around for quite a while. There was some campaign I did a long time ago or mission where you had to like I think it's Bill Nichols mission. Oh, but speaking of which, someone posted in my Discord the other day. All those Bill Nichols missions were released in Europe as a separate, like, expansion map pack for Dangerous Waters. It was like the first I'd ever heard of this. It's called Operation Last Resort. And paste it in the chat here. Never heard of this before. Interesting find for sure. Hopefully that link works. Yeah, he's going this way all right. It's like I know these missions were like professionally commissioned. It's like, oh, I guess that's why all these Bill Nichols missions are so good. But yeah, I just went off some random tangent. But there was some like track a typhoon mission from back in the day that I think is a Bill Nichols thing. I think that was the first mission I tried in Reinforce Alert. But it was a long ass damn mission. All the missions in that, it was like a 3-part mini campaign. There was like belling the trough and milking the cow or something. But there were these long ass missions and I was like, I'm done. These are too long. It's too long and this game is too janky. Not even janky, it's just like the hard yes or no for some of the objectives. It's like I just spent all that time and I failed it and I gotta do it again. Belling the cat, that's what it is. Can you see compression on the longer sonar timeline when you dive ascend? No, we didn't fail here in Dust. I'm talking about, I think, belling the cat. We got into some side conversation about Bill Nichols missions. They were all released as like an expansion pack in Europe called Operation Last Resort. The mission Xenon is to find an Akula coming out of harbor. Here you go. And track this sucker until 1700. Or we get to this point. But he's going almost due east right now, so. And at 12 knots, so we're trying to keep pace. You know, the fact that I haven't been counter detected, I think is making this guy be more lackadaisical. I feel like in previous attempts at this mission, he goes kind of slow. I couldn't say for certain though. It's been a long time. Barely keeping track of him right now as it is. Okay, well, he can't hear me for crap. Maybe we should do some catching up.
Make my depth 300 feet.
Sonar just reclassified it as a frickin' fishing boat. Stop it! Stop it! No escort. At least that I detected. Do I get penalized if I shoot some freedom up its ass? Yep. No, not to engage. What were you talking about, Zoe D, with the time compression on the map here? Or the sonar display? You know what, when I do go along, I can see a bit more of that sonar track. I don't remember that being as much of a thing in Dangerous Waters, but I can definitely see it. That Akula on the waterfall there. Alright, we came down here to go 15 knots. That's what we're gonna do. Bad joke. Gonna do a little bit of catch up to this Akula too. We're a little far. Like to be a little closer. I hope I don't have to redo this mission because I didn't enter the harbor. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. 30 minutes to go. No escort for you. Oh, we got sphere washout. Toad is doing just fine. There's a frickin' cargo ship washing out my Akula signal there. What is this guy doing? Range is opening. Oh, do I need to come further to starboard here?
Come right to course 058. Hail my.
He's gonna be close. He's gonna be close to the edge of those boofles. Okay, this is just bouncing around like nobody's business. It's a little too imprecise at the moment for 3 knots closure. Oh yeah, the noise is depth changes. Yeah, it's gets really noisy at periscope depth. I don't know if it's just because I'm at periscope depth or because the mast is up, making some flow noise. But it's definitely periscope raises. Get the honor to command a North Korean SSK. The sonar is probably just a North Korean guy's ear against the side of the hull. That's some cool shots, some cool lighting right there. It's pretty cool too. Oh, that right there is pretty nice. Okay, what? Can you hear me? See here. I don't know why they just all became transatlantic North Koreans. Akula still seems to be going left to right. Seem to be slowly closing. But we're still picking them up. Still picking them up pretty well. Not sure why he's going this way. I was under the impression he was just gonna sail due north on out of here. Okay, I guess I disregarded the proceed to harbor mouth part. I forget the bottom's on long. I think the okay, it's pretty much straight up and down right now. We are going pretty much parallel with them. Forgot like this little sliver of time right there means like, you know, 6 minutes or whatever. Modded fleet commands protecting a Burke on ABM duty from Nork SSKs. They had Burks doing ABM duty all the way back then. But yeah, that's like there's a mission in Dangerous Waters campaign called North Korea? There's like 2 Korean missions. The first one, you both play them both as parries, but the first one is like shooting missiles at some patrol boats and then having to hunt a little SSK diesel. That one's fun. The next one's like a fleet-on-fleet engagement with the Chinese, but that first one's pretty fun. Liked it so much, I took a screen grab of it. Well, the thing is just picked up in signal strength. He's still chugging along at 12 knots. Now we passed under Master 1 a long time ago. Ooh, I almost got it. Solutions. God, when you're this close in, it gets a bit crazy to try and actually get it completely lined up. Could go insane trying to finagle this. I'm sure the computer could whip it in real quick, but close enough. It only changes the solution by like tens of yards. Yep, that line from K19 is we deliver or we drown. Amazon delivery drivers in flood-prone areas. The reactor flooding? Yeah, that long is definitely doing something. I don't remember the long doing as much in dangerous water as the long time average. It definitely seems to do a bit more in subcommand. Because this all looks kind of the same, but here it's like, hey-oh. Doing what it's supposed to be doing. And no, he still is going left to right a little bit. But that would make sense now because we're going 15 knots and we're kind of catching up onto him a little bit. So it should be left to right. Right around us. Let's see here. Bearing 096. Let's come to 130. I just want to kind of cut behind them just to kind of cut up this monotony a little bit here.
Come right to course 130. Helm aye.
Go from a lead to a lag on the solution here. With this weird on rails turning nonsense.
Sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 026. Designated Sierra 27.
You know, I wish the sonar would be a little better about telling you what a track is. It's like you can only kind of half auto crew it. You gotta look yourself. Don't get that benefit like from cold waters. I don't know if this cutting in thing was the smartest idea, because kind of need the toad unmasked to hear this guy. But, yeah, we'll go for it. Oh god, now there's like some frickin' Sierra 8. Who's Sierra 8? Oh, this cargo ship has changed course. It's like running parallel right next to this frickin' dude. Might as well put a tracker on him. Did they even put a tracker on Sierra 8 to put it on someone else? Do take my tracker off Sierra 11. Get rid of all this. Stop it. Go away. Honor Crew's like, no. They're still not going away. There you go. Solution will firm up like a baked New York cheesecake. Oila. God, the fluctuation on that is nuts. That signal 873 to 946. 75 hertz. Woo! It looks like more than that, but I guess not. Good old Terminator. It's a Euler. It's an Euler. Math joke. That Euler has some transients, or just fluctuating. All right, we're getting some new daters. Course looks like a sine wave. Which one? That mirror attracted a weird little jump right there when I did a course change. But an expected jump. Oh, Sierra 11 has popped out. Just about popping out on the other side of that large ass Sierra 8 track. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say that little data set is an outlier. Everything else is lining up golden. That's something. What is that? I think. It looks like something, but I think it's just a random noise pattern. But no, it looks like something. There's something over there too. Definitely looks like something.
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 051. Designated Sierra 28.
I designated it, now doesn't have a frickin' tracker. Keep my tracker on Sierra 11, please. But it's here on the broadband, but I'm not seeing anything on the narrow. Is it a biologic? No, it is not an oilige Heidelberg. It's not a tumor. All right, there's our guy. Yeah, this is weird. Sierra 28. There's nothing there.
Come left to course 110. Helmi.
I'll get rid of those 16, 17. $25. Clean it up. 26.
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 168. Designated Sierra 29.
We're still tracking that guy. Is he still like doing the same thing just about? That's amazing. There's nothing there, dude. Very nostalgic engine sounds. You get 3 engine sounds. Maybe 4. For some reason the cruise ship sound has that warship sound. It's a very loud cruise ship. Honestly, all those ships are very loud. The carrier sounds. Oh yeah. Look at this thing. They gave the F-14 a single... a single fin, whatever you want to call it, stabilizer. Rudder. The name eludes me at the moment. I think that, didn't the F-14 concept plane, like one of the concept planes initially have it, or the prototype planes have just a single stabilizer? It's so weird looking. Or whatever the term is. It's the same thing for the F-18s too. Oh god. Tomcats. Getting all these great shots of subs. It's nice lighting. A-A-R-D-V-A-R-K. No, they're not aardvarks. Definitely a Tommy cat. And those are Vikings. Or Prowlers, maybe. From a long time ago when you had a bunch of different planes do a bunch of different roles. Intruders. That's, yeah, I think that's the one I was looking for. Sierra 11 is just,
110, hell my.
it's freaking chugging along there, dude. Straight chugging. Just getting righteous data, dude.
Come left to course 100, hell my.
Ticking out the clock. Taking a knee, man. Anniversary edition of Flight of the Intruder. Okay. We've been kicking people's asses for so long, I figure it's time we got ours kicked.
We have a new contact. Bearing 297. Designated Sierra 30. Steady on course 100. Hell my.
Barnes. I have no idea what the LCR-27 was even supposed to be. Just wipe the slate clean on that one. It's a mirror track anyway. Why is this range figure like bounces around a lot? I just bounced up 500 yards for no reason. Was it just slow to update from what it last said? I think that's what was happening. That's weird. Okay, what is Sierra 28? I don't know. Nothing there on the broadband, or narrowband rather. And I don't hear anything. Crank the volume up. Wash down the sphere. Hey, you. Kitty cat trying to go in the closet. Door ajar. My fiance is a habitual not door closer. Like the 95% close thing, I hate it. Just close it all the way. Cats have started opening dresser drawers and hiding in them so they can pop out once we shut the room door. What the hell? Our dressers, I think, are like, the drawers are like, they're kind of like, they're IKEA drawers, so like that last few inches of travel, it like sucks it in. It's somehow like set up that way, so it would be too heavy for them to open our drawers, but that's funny. But I never let them go in there because I'm always afraid I'm going to forget they're in there and like close or open the drawer and like squish them or something. So I'm like, no. No interfering mechanical parts. No, they're not soft close. We do have those in the kitchen. It's just, if you only give it enough force to like close it so it had like this much gap, it would like suck it in the rest of the way.
Come left to course 090. Helmi.
2 more minutes. We should be good to go. This guy going to Gremika? Or is that like down here? I think so. Oh, that mission from Redstone Rising where you gotta tail that. Oh, maybe Gremika's all the way down here. Where you gotta tail that Delta 4. I think Gremika might be all the way down here. Redstorm Rising, that campaign was on that European expansion pack thing too, the Operation Last Resort. Oh, that's a good shot too. All this like nice backlighting on all these like submarine shots here. All potential good thumbnails. But I think the thumbnail should probably be an Akula. It's starting to get a little fat. It's fading a little bit. We should be pretty close to the angle where like my 15 knots like equals out to 12 knots relative to his course. I don't know if we're there yet. That should probably be like 30 degrees, right? Cosine of 30 is 0.866. 86.6%. I think we're past that. Are we gaining on them or opening on them? Okay, we seem to be like right on the cusp of that point. Oh, why is it going up and down? It's going janky. We might be right at that point. Better 3D model. Do a cold water as Akula. The main campaign in Cold Waters is 84, right? So before Akula was really in service yet. Need a new sub game. It's coming. Cold Waters is still great though. I still love Cold Waters. Command and Control. You mean like Command Modern Naval Warfare? Command Modern Operations, whatever the name is. Modern Naval Warfare is the game that's coming. Gamers Unite, hello, you're late. You just squeaked in. We're just about done here. Oh. Excuse me. Okay, we're supposed to track till 1700. At least. I guess we'll just go till we get a message. I don't know if they're gonna say like hello. They gotta call me on the banana phone. Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone. Boop, 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 boop. When can I bust the NDA? What do you mean, show game footage? Oh, Fleet Command Hootie. There's a new there's like a spiritual successor of that coming out too, called Sea Power. Naval Combat in the Missile Age, something like that. Look it up. Hoping I could do some preview stuff. That is up to a publisher and a publishing team and all that stuff. That is up to them, which probably means it won't happen. I think they control all those aspects of it now. But I think at some point I'm gonna play a multiplayer match with the Massless Bros. That might be closer to launch time. I'm not sure. I haven't talked to them in a while. Need to say hello and see what's going on. Yeah, I think the plan right now is Modern Naval Warfare in September, but I know it keeps moving. It's not meant to string people along. I guess there's like a fine line between like, you know, people want a deadline and then, you know, you don't want to just release the game just cause there's a deadline. It'll come when it's ready. Just, I know that's not satisfying to many people, but it'll come. Don't focus too much on it. Don't fixate too much on it. It'll come. I did hear they hired more staff, a few more developers or something, which I think is a good thing. It was the two of them for a while, and then they hired another guy who I don't know what he was doing. I've met him once. And then, yeah, I was like, just the 2 or 3 of them? It's like, that's not enough. So they've hired some more people, so it means the publisher is taking it seriously. So, good stuff. Do I need to just go up and, like, check the radio messages? How long should I wait here before seeing if ComSubland's going to drop me a line? Broken Arrow beta. What is a Broken Arrow? The game, that is. A golden renaissance of milsims. Yeah, it is very interesting that this is happening again now. The first round, I think, was done just because people wanted to do it. As before video gaming became, I guess, infiltrated by the bean counters, we'll say, for an oversimplification. But I guess now people, maybe it's easier to make games these days, so it's easier to make some return on your investment. War game from Matrix. I think I played like 5 minutes of War game back in college and just stopped playing. But in college I was not in the mood for any new games. But I probably wouldn't be too into it. I really only like the realism when it comes to my submarines for the most part.
Come left to course 080. Helmi. Steady on course 080. Helmi.
It's like a real-time strategy game, right? I mean, like, my idea of a good time in real-time strategy game is Command and Conquer. I don't like getting much more serious than that. Or Company of Heroes, maybe. The battle's like serious as all go. I never heard the North Koreans referred to as Nork. I like that, the Norks. Oh, World and Conflict. I think that's what I was talking about when I said war game earlier. Of like the game I played in college and was like done with it after like 5 minutes. Is that the one that came out like 10 years ago? I don't... Okay, so my problem with like advanced RTSs is like I like more realistic RTSs, but they get so micromanaging. I don't give a crap about micromanaging. It's like I want them to be smarter. But I guess that's the point of the game, right? Looks like it may have ever so gingerly slightly changed course. Oh god. Pressed a random button on my keyboard, but it didn't do anything, thankfully. I appreciate it. I'm just very picky when it comes to games. This is all just a long, convoluted way to say I'm very picky. It's hard for even me to know what games I'll like. Oh, you pressed a random key on your keyboard, sent to emergency fallback. Oh no. Let's turn autocrew back on. And then also when it comes to games, I rarely love a game at first. It usually takes me, I usually have to like force myself to play a game to get over a hump, and that can be a lot sometimes. Like I really didn't like Fallout 3 at first. I didn't really like Stalker at first, but those are some of like my favorite games now. So, and I don't really play a lot of games anymore, to be honest. Oh yeah, the second you go backwards, yeah, the total array gets cut. All right, let's go to periscope depth.
My
All
depth,
ahead
0,
2/3.
6,
Helm aye.
7 feet. Dive aye.
I want to see if there's like some message waiting for us, because we are 11 past the hour. And it's crickets.
All ahead 1/3. Helm aye.
Oh, you know what? Let's go shallow
Make my
first.
depth 1, 0, 0 feet. Dive
This
aye.
speed decreases on ascents. It doesn't really tend to like that. Tends to overshoot.
Make my depth 0, 6, 7 feet. Dive aye.
Oh, I was about to say, why didn't the spherical come back? There it is. Still don't know what the heck Sierra 28 is.
Make my depth 0, 6, 2 feet. Dive aye. The mission cannot be completed. Report for debrief.
What?
Raise the antenna, chief of the watch eye.
You're unsuccessful in tracking the Akula, and she was left port into the deep waters. Into the deep waters, matey. How are you, Kaburki?
Traffic received.
I don't know. Oh, these bastards. All because it didn't enter the harbor? Maddie Conrad, hello. The accents are, there's something special. It's like every time I forget I'm in Boston, I hear someone say like, I haven't had this car back for 2 years. I'm like, okay, we're in Boston. Oh, these dill holes. Okay, I'll have to do this again. Enter the harbor. I might do it off stream. This is kind of a boring mission, but we'll see. Well, I wish they would have told me that earlier. I probably could have, like, restarted. I feel like that message has been waiting for me for a while. Maybe not. But I was tracking the Akula, you dingus. Pack your car. Get in the car. How's your mother? Good. She's tired from effing my father. All right. That'll do it. We'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. And as always, good hunting.